We do have grave concern about the misinformation and misrepresentation of the security crisis in Benue State. Your Excellencies, it is not herder farmers clashes, it's not communal clashes, it's not repressor attacks or skirmishes. It is this misinformation that has led to suggestions such as remain tolerant, negotiate for peace, learn to live with your neighbors. What we are dealing with here in Benue is a calculated, well-planned, full-scale genocidal invasion and land-grabbing campaign by herder terrorists and bandits, which has been on for decades and is worsening every year. Wrong diagnosis will always lead to wrong treatment. So we are dealing with something far more sinister than we think about. It's not learning to live with your neighbors. It is dealing with a war. The second apprehension, Your Excellency, we have is the politicization of the crisis. Politicians in the states are busy politicizing the crisis, passing blames instead of joining hands to address the crisis. We hear there are some politicians who will even prefer that the crisis should worsen so that it will be a basis for declaration of a state of emergency in Benue State. Your Excellency, this is unfortunate, and any politicians that prays for more people to die for such a project is against the wishes of the people of Benue State. Appeal. Your Excellency, Benue State has made a lot of sacrifices to keep this country united. Many of our people died during the Civil War. We paid the supreme price for this country to keep this country united. Why should we be treated like this? This, what you have come to condone us, is just one in a series of several massacres in this state. What has Benue State done to merit what we are going through? We appeal to you to end the genocide going on in Benue State and the insecurity in all parts of Nigeria. We know you are capable of doing it, sir.
I'm sure this explains the reason why the mess continues. First, we do a lot of things for charade and propaganda, because while all of this public show off of what is now called stakeholders engagement, when you actually have not met with the people that should be stakeholders themselves. Because if you have sat before this learned king, who we hear is an academic professor, a former vice chancellor of the Katsina State University, if you sat with them and listened to them, you probably would not be exposed and reduce this whole event to a political one. Look at how Bola Tinubu is throwing off his face listening to him, because you guys have tried to, like he said clearly, wrongly diagnose it, and because you are wrongly diagnosing the problem, you can't solve it. It is not curable. You don't have plans to solve it, because you keep all of this charade of communal. That's why you are hearing issues about negotiation, about collaborations, about peaceful coexistence, because to you, giving it the name that it deserves would mean that it is now aggravated to a level that it will not show you responsibility. You rather want to denounce it, denigrate it, make it look as if it's a small thing that people are not able to manage. And this has continued non-stop for years. It is genocide. If you call it genocide, so that the attack, the level of attack or response you should give will be a genocidal attack response. not communal clash that requires some persons to say e don do, and then you hear e don do for 3 months. After a while it continues again, and this circle continues. People like this should be who the government should take closer engagement with, or have closer engagement with. Listen to them and deal with the problem once and for all. What's the essence of having decorated hall for after losing 200 persons and more? And like you heard, it has continued. Last month this one happened. If not for the way Nigerians, and again I'm going to say this, Nigerians, it still means no matter how much these politicians wants to say, we will still drive the conversation, because it is the attention we gave to this that made this government. Bola Tinubu for the first time was moved off his seat. Nyesom Wike has arranged events to be commissioning, but he had to move because Nigerians gave attention. And unfortunately, the real issues are not being addressed. You are still playing around it. You are still using drama, politics, propaganda. Speak with the people that needs to be spoken with. Do the real engagement. Leave politics aside. Bola Tinubu, for once, leave politics aside. You and this governor of Benue State, a very unfortunate Reverend Father, take politics out of this and deal with the issues. Communal clash, herders, farmer. Now, so now they put us on this crisis. It is genocide. People's land and resources are being grabbed.